Into that good cello. All right, I am live tonight with John and Des. Hi, John and Des.
Hello. You're not sharing your screen with us?
Oh, I'm not, but you still know. You're still on this call.
Correct, but I don't get that good cello you referenced.
Oh, that's right. Oh, and you're not seeing this pretty, frankly, amazing disclaimer that kicks this game off. It's a very good disclaimer. It's much better than like the Assassin's Creed one.
Yeah.
About, multicultural. We're a group of multicultural.
Dude, there's a really weird one. I don't know if any of you have played.
Screen is shared.
That city of what's the Lovecrafty one?
The Sinking City.
Yeah, the Sinking City. It has a really weird and awkward disclaimer in front of it. Have you seen it?
I have not. Or maybe I have. I have, but don't remember it.
Okay, it's just like, we promise this is a product of its time and agreed to, it might be racist sometimes. That's good.
Yep,
Okay,
well, in this case, warning, even if based on proven medical knowledge from 1918, Vampyr sometimes takes liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures for theatrical purposes. In other words, do not try to cure any disease with any of the recipes shown in this video game. And no rats were harmed during the making of this game.
Rats off to you.
Rats off to you. In Vampyr, every action you take can have consequences. This game uses an autosave system. All right, let's just jump into it. I'm excited to play this. I've played through Vampyr once. It's neat. So let's get into the opening, and then we'll kind of talk about how I want to run this stream. We're going to run on normal mode because I would like the stress. Because it's a game about stress.
You would like the stress.
I would like the stress.
Deciding, making decisions.
It's about who you're willing to eat to get stronger. We start with some real Tolkien-ass shit. 1. 9 to mortal men doomed to die.
And this is Don't Nod?
It is Don't Nod, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, London. 8 crazy nights.
Mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen. The falling of a star, a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when
I hate dire presages.
Yeah.
When religion failed, men turned to science.
Hell yeah, science! Woo!
Such vain cities, crafting machines.
This guy does sound like he's trying to do a Vincent Price thing.
New questions flourish.
New questions.
What is darkness?
Hey, Wealthy Aardvark. What is darkness but lurking sun? Alright.
What is glass but tortured sand?
What is glass but tortured sand?
What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Those are hilariously stupid questions.
Yeah.
For people tuning in, I am... Oh, wait. Sorry. Death. I'm joined tonight by John and Des. Hi, Des.
Mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous
Are you able to see the screen okay, Des? Great.
And hear about the glass, which is just tortured sand.
Norse holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet.
Yeah, death is good. We all want to die. I get it. I've been on Twitter.
Oh,
So,
apparently we can't hear Des.
Or is she not? Or is she just being maybe quiet? Can people hear Des? Des say some great things. Okay. So, people, please tell me if Des was audible then.
Cannot hear. That's fun. Maybe it's a setting in your phone? Please hold.
Okay. Time for a late dinner. What's on the menu? Oh, it's Sister. Yeah, nobody can hear Des. So, we're playing Vampyr. This game's cool. This is Jonathan Reed. He's got the hungies. Did I have a nice vacation? Parts were good. Yes, okay, fine, says, I'm a hungry boy. I'm so hungry. Man, this game sucks. You walk real slow.
I think we fixed it.
Alright, Desiree, talk for a bit, please.
Hello.
Say some more things, please.
Hello. Can you actually hear me now?
Alright, can people hear Desiree now? Sorry, he is not hungry. I apologize. He is thirsty. Alright, yeah, people are saying yes.
Okay.
Alright.
They just make you re-agree to share things in the app and
yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yes, I'm quite antisocial. Not frequent sharing of things.
Alright, well okay, this is just a button that says have a dialogue prompt, so I can't imagine anything bad happening from this.
Hey, you should probably just talk to that lady.
Yeah, just having a conversation with this nice woman full of blood.
What's up? I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a hugger. This is what no one who's ever hugged me knows, but this is what I'm doing every time I hug anyone. Oh! Thanks, big sack of blood. And now we're just going to post the Eric Andre gif, like, who did this? Who could possibly have done this?
Who could possibly have done this?
Mary!
I mean, it wasn't a complicated thing I did.
Mary!
I done drank all your blood because I'm a vampire. Ah, Miss Margaritaville has started watching my screen.
We had chicken salad. It's pretty good.
Ooh, I had Ethiopian for dinner. It was quite yummy. All right, so put it on the board. We're down a sister.
Fuck. We missed the quick
fast.
time event where we didn't drink her too much.
Yep. All right, so this is Vampyr. Des, you're on because you tried this game and didn't care for it, right?
Yeah, I bounced off it pretty quickly.
Yeah. This is a nightmare. I mean, they're not wrong.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
What would that explanation sound like? Please let me explain.
I ate my sister.
Okay.
These patrols are after me.
I'm running the wrong way because that's what you do in video games. What if there's a special secret sword back here? God, he's got a goofy-ass run animation, huh?
Yeah.
Put your arms to side. Oh.
Shoot!
Well,
This is a night.
took some bullets.
It's okay.
I need to get out of here.
I'm a vampire.
Bullets don't harm me. They're not made of silver.
Looks like there's some poopy in them pants. It doesn't look like there's not poopy in them pants. This
I mean,
can't
it's
be
Victorian,
how. Oh, hey
like,
guys.
England, right?
Please, stop.
Yeah, like very tail end of it's post World War One. Oh shit.
Oh,
the
that's
big
a
man.
blunderbuss.
The big man.
What's going on?
See, there's cars and stuff, so it's not quite Victorian England.
Vin says, I also burned out partly due to mechanical annoyance, partly because I was sick of having the same introductory conversation with 60 different
What's all this
people.
about?
Oh hey,
Shit, where'd it
free man sword.
Melee attack and stamina.
Now I can defend myself from these guys who have a good point.
Drink the man.
But you left me no choice.
Oh, we can't drink the man. Damn it.
No, you got to stun if you want to drink. And they have not given me a stun weapon yet.
Personally, I get stunned real bad when a machete goes through my chest.
Well, sucks to be you, but I'm different.
Okay.
Who are you? Stupid beast!
Everyone's ready for a piece of you.
Oh, it's been a minute since I interfaced with this combat. And it's iffy. It is, in fact, a little iffy. All right. More like the hypocritical oath, am I right? You are right, puppy. Dead on. So, the thing I want to do with this stream is basically in Vampyr, it's gated by like how far into the game you are, but generally, you can eat everybody. All the characters you talk to, you can eat. And I don't want to make that decision. That's not interesting to me to, like, try to figure out who to eat. I want all y'all to make that decision for me.
Okay. Crowdsourced eating.
So anytime I am in a conversation with anybody, John or Des, if you say chomp, I will eat that person.
Oh, shit.
Just straight up.
That's a lot of power.
It is a lot of power, yeah. That's the kind of the idea, yeah.
With great power comes great chomp.
Now, for chat, if I am in a conversation and 3 different people, I'm going to say 3, I think that's a good number to start, say chomp, then they get chomped. I'll adjust that number depending on how many people are,
Fucking leech!
Die, you... Oh, man, you really should have reloaded your gun.
Listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's... Someone will do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
Cheech and Chomp. I will say, the one thing to keep in mind, like...
It's burning me to the bone.
Yeah, you're a fucking vampire, dude. Pay attention. So... One of the things that's interesting about Vampyr is that it is designed so that if you don't... That eating people is how you get the majority of your experience. So, if you never eat anybody, you tend to be quite underpowered for most of the game.
Right.
But you get more experience from eating people if you really know the person. If you've gone and done investigations and talked to them a bunch, the more clues you uncover about people, the more they are worth when it's dinner time. Puppy says, I'm fairly sure we all listened to the WAF. I don't know if that is the case. It was a good WAF, but...
Is anybody there?
No.
Yeah. I didn't listen to it because I was wanting to play it at some point, but, I mean, I'm fine watching it this way.
Okay. So, yeah. So, that if you like... When making your chomp decisions, you can factor that in. I could always chomp them later. I should be safe enough here.
Yeah, could we could people chime in and say delay chomp if they want to, if they do in fact want to eat, but they'd like to make it.
No, I have to talk to people. Meal? I have to talk to people a lot.
Yeah.
So just I remember that from no time ago.
Oh no! This seems kind of influenced by their Remember Me game.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
And the big moral decisions at the end of every act, I will also ask for votes on. So, oh hell yeah, we got shillings. 5 shillings. Oh wait, fire and sun. Leeches do not fear the sun or fire, and they do not burst into flames or ashes when they are caught under rays of daylight. But it hurts them good, real good. I've done the wrong voice for this, I can now see. I have personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what happens. And then people are talking. I can't read it all. There we go. When the sun rises, its skin blackened in a few minutes as if it was burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared beyond the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destrate it, and when I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brother. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. From Know Your Enemies by Carl Eldritch, pre-win leader.
Fire's usually good for killing things.
Fire and rice. Those are my vampire things.
The sun's rays like a physical weight pressing against
Rice?
the wood.
Is it like an Anne Rice thing?
No, like throwing rice down so they have to count it. Classic way to deal with
right.
vampires.
Yeah, the counting thing.
Oh,
That's
yes,
weird.
that's
That comes into the Vampire Rising game or V Rising game.
I now have
like a
one bottle of alcohol.
Count.
Sorry,
compulsively
Rodrigo.
count button.
I'm just trying to play games I like. Rodrigo, you've had 7 years? 6? It's like, whoa. 6 years to play Vampyr. Just watch the stream. Help me choose who to eat. Also don't if you don't want to. But, hey, free watch.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's
Nothing
run
is
through his
free.
pockets.
Everything has a
Picking the
cost.
dead's pockets? Are you serious? I've still got rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities.
Eat the landlords.
Go watch. Beautiful it is.
Is that guy a vampire or is he just real ugly?
I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Whee! Whee!
That's impossible.
I died, and then it seemed to unhappen. It's like I'm a dead-un. This is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Season 1. I'm just
one
yes-and
watch.
it. Plus one watch what?
Watch me do cartwheels? I don't know.
Watch the throne, motherfucker.
Who watches The Watchmen?
Des, quick question. Who watches The Watchmen?
I do.
Fair enough.
Oh no!
I can't really see because they did not bother to render. I've already heard this poem. To make me listen to 2 poems. To make me listen to a poem twice is the worst thing you could do to me.
What happens if you chomp yourself?
That's a great question.
Who's there? Are you referring
Maybe it's like a time travel story. You are your own sire.
Yeah, that's not it.
No,
No, that's definitely not it.
no. I still have so much to accomplish.
The answer to the question is of who sired you is very silly, but
I still have so much left that needs doing.
hell
Get more
yeah,
stuff.
we're up to 10 shillings, y'all. Oh, well, what a cheerful domestic scene.
Stim pack.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a stim pack.
There any left in here?
Free gun. No one's seen Stakeland 1 and 2, puppy.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
There's time. I can save him.
There's time enough at last.
That's the enemy coming. The orders are to evacuate the hospital.
Done. He'll live.
Just don't tilt the camera down again.
Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Man, this game.
Yeah.
Jonathan Reed is extremely extra.
No, it never got easy.
You just said it did.
Used revolver.
Ocelot.
Slightly used revolver.
A slightly distressed revolver. 15 October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs
This voice
medicine.
is a journey.
16th October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed, and there are no more jobs nearby.
Alex wants you to sing it for a minute and a half.
I don't know who Alex is. 19th October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains! It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow. But it's so far, and I fear leaving my wife for so long.
Where are the Kitchen Brothers, Neil?
What? 19th October. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She is so frail now it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow, I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. 21st October. The men with the mechanical shovel. I have stopped digging the mass grave. Sorry, it's okay, fine, distracting me with Disco Elysium. Stuff. I heard shouts last night, as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said, with a nasty smile. Why is she torturing me so? 22nd October, Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in the ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. 23rd October. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door asking for my help, begging me to let her in, but I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. I pray God it will end soon. 24th October. I was so hungry, I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving. She's just following me around the room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. Oops, accidentally. 25th October. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you soon enough.
Jesus, you went to fucking Minnesota there at the end.
What a bloody diary. All right, and now time to take a little nap.
Sleepy times. It's daylight. You can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
None of it.
It makes enormous amounts of sense. You're a vampire, man. Sorry, Vampyr. There should be some penalty every time I say vampire during this stream.
It's a nightmare. That's it.
Gotta just fire all the bullets in your gun into the wall.
Yep. Alright, just gonna take a little nap, and when I wake up, I won't be dead. That's actually what I say to myself every time I go to sleep.
So be it.
Dark. It's not gonna work, dude. You waste a bullet.
That's what I'm gonna say when I'm in this situation. Rational thinking only. From a trophy earned from here to eternity. So far, we've only chomped the one person. And I didn't even get to choose that one.
Sestra.
Why the chest? I don't know. That's where the heart is. Ah, geez, I survived.
Heart doesn't beat anymore, dude.
I got ketchup on my shirt.
I need all
And
that inside me. What the fuck?
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Rodrigo, yes, absolutely. Without eating any named NPCs anyway, besides your sister, which is automatic. Yes, that's what the moon does. You said it funny, but that's what the moon does. Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills!
You didn't tell me we were playing Evolve. Shit.
We are playing Evolve, yes. Okay, so the only thing I can buy so far is autophagy, which is my healing skill. You drain your own blood to heal normal, and aggravated damage instantly. We'll get level 1 of that. Spend them points. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, give me some. Now we're level 2, and now we can get one of these. Apparently...
So can you grind, like, nameless mooks in the street to get experience?
No. Fighting doesn't give you experience in this game.
Well, I know, but, like, if you isolate one and, like, bludgeon them or whatever, and then eat them?
No. Eating nameless mooks doesn't count as eating.
Oh.
It only counts as eating if you eat a named character.
Okay.
So we will eat an enormous number of people in this game. Like, we will eat hundreds of human beings. But unless they are a named NPC with a story, it won't count. It's silly. Did Gary and Cole like the game? For the most, like, it is a game of very high highs and a lot of, like, mediocre bits.
What I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
You could read one book about a vampire, dog. Part of my burps.
So we have, like, ghosts, mummies, and werewolves, and creatures from the Black Lagoon as well, or just Vampyr?
It's all just different flavors of Vampyr.
These people want me dead.
Okay.
I need to leave now.
Joke's on them. I'm already dead. Get it?
So we're the Joker now.
We're the... John, I'm so glad that you figured that out. We is the Joker.
Can we be the Joaquin Phoenix one? Do we have to be the Jared Leto one?
Well, why can't we be Jack Nicholson or Caesar Romero?
Yeah, let's do Caesar Romero. Well, you could just paint, like...
Yeah, just put some... some
all over that beard. Just leave the beard, the full
all
beard,
over the
but, like,
whole beard.
Cake makeup over it.
Get that delicious, delicious cake makeup all over that beautiful, beautiful beard. God, it's a rich beard.
So,
John, are you rocking a beard these days, John?
I mean, this same shitty goatee I've had since college. So I wanted to interject, Desiree. I don't want to speak for you, but is part of what contributed to your putting this game down kind of feeling harried here at the start, like you couldn't like explore and look around?
That was probably part of it.
Okay.
I do like to see what I can see and explore.
Yeah, the game definitely... This is all tutorial, so this is not typical about how the rest of the game goes. Press triangle to use your stun to inflict stink damage. That's rude. He went down hard. Press X to bite a stunned enemy. Thank you. See, yeah, we'll eat a ton of these guys. Have a good night, Wealthy Aardvark.
Ooh, and that heals you as well.
Strength I never knew I had.
And then I used my Shadow Mist on him.
Which spent the blood magic.
Hey guys.
So can you? So you can eat in the middle of combat. And it's not really a problem.
If there's a bunch of guys, I think it can kind of. I think you might be able to get knocked out of it. It's been a minute, obviously.
My being is at rest. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
I remember when I was a child, and I learned a lot of the limits of my body.
Blood mist and such.
I was, yeah, let's say that. Chomp, 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 chomp.
You can't drink the same dude twice, or
You can, but it does take longer. It takes more stun to get more to get another bite off on them.
they're usually dead in that many hits. Yeah.
Sometimes you can also. It's quite easy to level up bite to do way more damage. Bite does a lot of damage anyway. But welcome to Southwark. Quarantine contagious disease. One shall enter or leave quarantine area without written of the local health authority. An authorized employee of the blank shall alter, destroy, or remove this card. Violating this regulation will be fined.
We'll be fine. Don't
It'll
worry
be
about
fine. It'll be fine. Desiree, do you have a favorite vampire?
Favorite vampire?
In all of fiction to choose from.
All of fiction.
From Edward to Bella to their daughter.
it. Uh-huh.
Gross. I wish I didn't get those references.
Well, you worked at a bookstore around 2008, so
Your king and
And
country
I-
need you.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood.
But I live my life
Mary.
1/4 pint at a time.
For what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Vin Gesundheit.
Neat.
Ooh, hey, free rats. Rats off to you.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
I have this thirst for blood.
I have a particular set of skills.
To pay the bills.
They skills for kills, agent.
Despicable.
I'm like Gru.
I am
Despicable.
Groot.
Despicable me? So Des, the question stands. Favorite vampire? Fictional or otherwise?
So I did like the Irish vampire in show that I can't think the name of. John
I can now
knows.
control.
Preacher.
See, this is why yes, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cassidy. Boy, Cassidy's a bad person.
Until a certain thing
He ate a
happened,
dog.
and then I hated that. So
Well, it wasn't his fault that he ate the dog, although he probably had done worse.
yeah, but people, whatever. The dog didn't deserve it.
No, it's not his fault he ate the dog. We just didn't like how that was kind of like manipulative. That lead
I
up
mean,
to
don't you
eating
feel
the
like
dog.
maybe the dog lives on within him?
Doing this.
Nope.
No.
Well, asked and answered. Marceline the Vampire Queen? That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Also good.
Germaine was great.
I think I gotta go with Laszlo.
Laszlo's very good.
Questions unanswered.
Can't say anything about that.
Right. You've seen new ones.
I may or may not have seen the new episodes, yes.
Is that next week those start bumping out?
12th, the first two come out.
Nice. I'm excited.
I can neither confirm nor deny that you should be.
Another corpse.
Yep.
Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? There was a pickup back there. Yes, okay, fine. Says, well, I've done fucked up. I hope it's another sister.
The man has been drained of all blood. But I can still smell the scent of it.
Am I
You're
a mummy?
Follow.
you're tearing eggs apart. You're missing things. You're not doing an optimal run. You got to start.
I'm not an optimal
Yes,
person. All right, let's fuck it. I'll go back. I don't give two shits. Where was it? What were you talking about? Oh, this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Woo. All right. That's gonna matter. Oh, that's right. You have detective vision in this, but it's blood detective. Ah, geez, someone died right there.
You can just eat it off the ground.
Yeah, slurp, slurp, slurp.
Just mosquito it.
I'm a messy boy.
That's insane.
This is a
Picking
slaughterhouse.
things up off the ground and eating them.
It's locked, all right.
Brown berries.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right.
Get more shillings!
Get more shillings.
I take it there's a shop at some point?
Oh, there's a lot of shop. No, it's just for my dragon horde. I'm a dragon.
What are you buying?
Usually stuff to make headache cures for the people of London. Because don't forget, I'm not just a vampire. I'm also a doctor.
And you play one on TV.
Very original joke. Very clever.
I loved it.
I didn't.
Well, you're
All right.
outvoted. I count for 3 votes. You guys count for 2.
There's no one
Okay.
in sight.
There's no one in sight. He is, in fact, a little bit like Dr. Michael Morbus. It's Morbin time.
Jesus Christ, we saw that movie. It was so bad.
Why did you see that movie? You could have not.
We didn't pay to see it.
What does that mean? You pirated it?
I didn't.
I'm still finding ants on me. I don't care for it.
That's not good. Ants off to you.
Ants off to you, buddy.
So it's crafting. Looks like it.
Oh, yeah, considerable.
Crafting. Shinies to pick
City,
up. Look
you!
at.
Life saved by efficient medical aid as a blow struck of the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference.
Boy.
All right.
At least Detective Vision doesn't spend blood power. That's nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
that is nice.
Follow that killer's
There's
trail.
nobody here.
Housekeeping. John, can you do your best Sean misspelled Connery? I mean, What We Do in the Shadows is a good movie. And nobody likes Thor 4, so
Nobody likes Thor 4?
it's getting really bad reviews.
That's where the victim
That's a bummer.
was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
I have not seen it, obviously, but a new hideout has been unlocked. Hooray!
You got a new hideout. You can evolve in here.
Yeah, except I don't have, any more experience. Ooh, refill all from it's my stash. And my crafting bench, where you can make medical treatments to heal sick citizens.
Medical treatment.
But I don't have enough quinine yet. Also, I don't have any patience yet.
I'm a doctor, but I'm also a vampire.
Oh, the two parts of me are in such conflict. What will happen to me?
Do no harm!
That's pretty good, John. John, I liked that one.
Well, it's like a crapshoot. 50-50.
I have not watched Reservation Dogs yet, but it seems funny. For looking away when they mock my color, I hate myself. For crying like a girl when they insult me, I hate myself. For swearing like a boy when they're gone, I hate myself. For hating my parents, I hate myself. For smiling when customers call me Sabrina, I hate myself. For never finding the courage to tell Tom how I truly feel, I hate myself. We just got a hint about Sabrina Cavendish, y'all. As a vampire, you need human blood to evolve. The blood quality bar indicates the XP you'll earn if you feed on the citizen. Unlocked hints increase the amount of XP. All right, we're going to get a little bit more blood out of Miss Sabrina Cavendish.
Scandalous.
If y'all choose to have her be chomped. All right.
Last, a little life.
Just covered in blood.
I'm covered is speaking strongly. All right.
You're covered in filth and blood.
Oh, look, it's Sabrina Cavendish.
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe
Do you
you'd
have
prefer to
secret
speak to
feelings about
It's
Tom?
more agreeable talking to strangers.
What is going on?
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir.
No
First the
chump,
epidemic,
November.
now all these terrible murders.
The murders.
So we won't be able to chomp until
Bodies
we get through the
on
prologue.
streets every morning, drained of blood. It's just horrible.
It's just horrible.
Some say the sewer dog is back.
Okay, the sewer dog sounds like
What's
like
that?
sounds kick
No
ass.
one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say
What?
it's the sewer dog
Just
coming out to feed.
Eggs. You're making me laugh,
Always
eggs.
kill 'em in the
Yeah.
streets.
What have you
Hashtag
heard about
chump.
the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
LeChonk.
There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
Ooh, prescient. What is that
What is
place?
this place?
This
Oh, what is this
Turtle Bar,
place?
The Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since...
So this game is mostly about conversations. So we're gonna just enjoy a lot of like nice chats
You don't
with
seem
nice
to have
people.
much business. Where is everybody?
Most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going...
Where are they sleeping, and can I have the keys to their room?
Do I have any keys, toilet, toothbrush-esque stories from this vacation? I watched the new Minions, does not count. Not really. There were not like a lot of like fun, goofy parts. It was mostly just like driving stress.
I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I'll leave then.
Well, it's been a wonderful conversation, Sadbrina, and I look forward to potentially eating you later.
Already got one vote for eat.
It doesn't count. They have to be 3 in the conversation.
Oh, in a given conversation. I
Yeah.
see. That's probably a good protection to have.
Good evening.
Also, it means I don't have to keep track of
Wondered
it.
if I could ask for your help.
Yeah.
Wow.
Of course, the motivation is lazy, not...
I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
It's been...
You're talking to a guy with hole and blood in shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This
Hey,
is important, sir.
cool for you.
Are you sure no one has come in here in the last...
Oh, he meant it like in the Billy Joel song, where the man is making love to his tonic and gin, but he's not actually having sex with the tonic and gin.
No, he's sticking his dick in the bottle. You know that's what's
going on
happening.
around?
I
It's like
don't
everybody is
know
hiding.
that that's true.
Must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Oh man, the sewer dog sounds so fucking cool.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient.
Did you say bogeyman?
For decades.
Bogeyman.
Blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
For just one day. That's another ant. Just covered in ants,
I'll
y'all.
leave you to your bottle then.
That you were, I believe, making love to? I think I heard, perhaps? I do. Oh man, I forgot that vampire vision just turns everybody into big old blood bags. Blood quality unknown. Well, let's rectify that. Wait, hold on. What's the Bob's Burgers special today? Bottled domestics. Ooh, it's domestics like servants. Like kind of is maybe what Jonathan thinks because he eats people. Maybe could be funny. Des, was that funny?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, God, sir. You look like
Great.
Jonah's whale just
Good
spat
job.
you out of hell.
Thank you.
Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
In fact, it will be as long as nights always are.
Why is it?
So that always indicates quest progress?
You around here.
Yeah.
Don't you know about the murders?
Say sewer dog. Say sewer dog.
About these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Say fucking sewer dog, man.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Say sewer. God damn it! I don't think he's gonna say sewer dog to me.
Where am I? Where is this place?
Just tell him you're looking for the sewer dog.
That turquoise turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared of? I don't know.
All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets.
You know what you're gonna be scared of.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if
Starts with sewer, ends in og.
Went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. Professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
Professor Xavier's here.
Mm-hmm. It's Professor Charles Xavier of the X-Men.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake.
Where's Magneto?
And,
yes.
No funny business.
Who?
You hear me?
Magna Man.
Respectable establishment.
Oh, he's in Mega Man 3.
Cool.
All right, up we go to confront the man on the second floor.
Prewed has several patrols roaming the area. They do not pursue me, but they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
Vampyrs.
Killer has been identified. I have a common objective, but I require. I think someone is eavesdropping. Leave, sir. You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm. Say it's a vampire. Present yourself.
I worship a giant lowercase t.
I need a word. Anyone.
Well, all right. I think I've microwaved you enough.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Great news, everybody. We found a nerd.
Do we get to bully him?
Potentially, yeah. Unknown. Press for detail. Oh, well, now we know. It's Dr. Edgar Swansea.
Who might you be?
Ooh. John, what should I answer? I don't know. I won't tell, or you first.
You first. Let's be catty.
Ooh, let's be a little coy.
Who are you? First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people.
Mm.
In fact, killing them.
Oh, okay.
Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
Vampyr. Des, does he seem like an expert? Am I a victim too, or is this not real?
He definitely seems like an expert.
There we go. He's got glasses and a dapper little mustache.
My secrets,
Yeah,
as you
and
have
a
yours.
tie and a jacket, all the
Then
things
if you
that
are not a
scream
vampire,
expert.
who or what
Mhm.
are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand exactly what is going on.
What do you know about the sewer dog?
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders.
I feel like violent murders don't need a rumor. They leave evidence behind usually.
How
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
And it's the part where if I heard you talking.
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We have
Goosebumps on Monday.
the same shadow.
Let's see. John, I'm not sure, yes or no?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Oh, jeez.
This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No.
But it rhymes with doer fog.
He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Des, will I end him? Demand answers or don't know?
Demand answers.
Hell yeah. Like a
To my questions.
like a vampire detective. What a good idea.
Wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Is there you know, I was going to ask if there was a vampire detective, and then I did remember Angle.
Angle.
Yeah.
He's the vampire with a soul.
Yeah, but he's not a soldier. But if she left out the back,
She's a vampire.
What? No. What? Maybe. I just want to get through this tutorial so that we can start eating people. Don't forget about Spike! William the Bloody! Oh, is there... Oh, I have to go talk to the locals. Again.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Woof, that's a lot. Okay, what is going on?
Too many dead, sir.
Okay, I already asked her about all this stuff. Let's just say, I want the truth.
He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
There is a whole series of comics, Rodrigo, about Batman as a detective. Or Batman as a vampire, rather.
Just the barmaid here, okay? If
Yeah, isn't
Tom
it
says
like
you're
a
the only visitor we had,
Justice
then you're the only
War,
visitor we had.
Dark Justice League or something like that?
No, it's a whole separate thing.
William Bishop? He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Oh, I'm thinking of, there's an animated, like, short that's like Gods and Monsters or something, where he's very obviously a vampire, yep.
His eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried.
I shouted and cried.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Prescient.
Tell me about
Meow.
this, Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really.
Oh, I thought for a second she said Cannon Factory. I was excited.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal.
Don't know what you're talking about,
After
Alex.
Will lost his job, he offered him one here. They used to be good mates. But recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see.
You did.
What do you mean, Will got
Aggressive?
aggressive?
I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
I got a new hint for Tom Watts. You know what that means?
Sure, nom
nom nom nom nom. It's you know, true Tom Waits.
You're still ugly as sin.
Well, that's very rude. I have nothing to say to you. Good day, sir.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
Your dreams were your ticket out.
Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
What about a show about a vampire who does improv? As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered. Blue prompt. Bring on the vampire voice.
Talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes,
Ooh, that's
Will
neat.
came by tonight.
Fucking Jedi mind
My
trick him.
friend anymore.
I mean, just vampire mind trick. No one's a Jedi
Yeah.
here, John.
I'm aware.
You seem absurd.
Your friend.
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the cannon factory before it closed.
Building all sorts of cannons to blow people up with.
Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite.
It's dogs, not drunks.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
He kept saying that my neck looked, quote, delish.
It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat.
Yeah.
It's up by the North Pier.
Yeah.
He sleeps there
Loud
when he's too
cats.
drunk to get home.
Please describe him
I
to me.
love Sammy.
Expect. He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong.
What kind of vampire do you think Sammy would be?
If you see him, tell him I don't want
Oh,
him back
a
here.
very
Please
patient
up his
one.
act.
She's very patient. She'll just sit and wait for pets. Or blood. All
Blood
right.
pets.
Inspect the
best
boat. Let's see.
About how long is this game, Will? Is it like
It's-
pretty long if you do all the stuff?
Yeah, it's reasonably long, yeah.
Been done to me.
Neat.
To the
Like
city.
25 hours? Something like that?
Hmm.
We'll be playing it for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Unless people hate it, in which case I'll stop. I'm sorry. Alright. Can I... There we
Get a
go.
prompt.
The body is still warm. This man has just been...
There's no such thing as haunted houses, puppy, so by definition, no. I think the first thing to do is to examine this guy's outfit.
He tried to defend himself.
I don't know if weapons count as outfits.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Yeah, Rodrigo, Gary and Cole had a lot of complaints about how long to beat.
What's this?
Specifically for this game. What is this? Some sort of piece of paper with some kind of writing on it? 30th October from G. McCullum to Docks Patrols. Object. Multiple deaths in the docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast. Purge it. And quickly. Warning. According to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. And as always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the Leech Brothers.
These men. They're a company of professional. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
I must reach that barge. I must be a barge boy. Whee! Oh my god. He's got barge powers.
Just barge right in.
His favorite character is probably Barge Simpson.
I was gonna go large barge somehow.
Des, what was yours going to be?
None of the above. Both of those hurt me.
Okay, so which one was yours going to be then?
Nothing. I'm not funny.
No, you're very funny.
TBS, very funny.
Oh my god, TBS is really funny. A lot of times I'm like, why am I laughing? And then I'll look and it's TBS.
Yep.
Yeah, Vin, that's not an incorrect assessment of either game. Equip and press triangle to use your ranged weapon to inflict both standard damage and stun damage. Be aware that your ammo is limited.
Speaking of control, Des is running through Alan Wake.
Oh! I've never played it. How is it, Des?
I enjoy it a lot. Certainly better than this, apparently, because I've almost beat it.
Alan Wake is also not super long. I would say it's shorter than this, probably.
Yeah, it's a pretty short game, for sure.
Plus L3 to spot enemies around and display their enemy cards. To spot enemies around. Resistances. There are 4 types of resistances. Melee, ranged, and of course, blood and shadow. Well... Alright.
So the big one needs blood magic.
I guess so. Did you know that Wake wills more to take of a better art piece than the game was, in my opinion, very accurate. I don't remember saying that, but it does sound like the kind of thing I'd say. God, I'm such an asshole. Alright, well I could go in the door, or I could use my barge powers. Well, what is Children of Morta? It's a roguelike action RPG kind of thing. It's fine. Well, okay. So apparently Blood Mist doesn't like to go through wall. There we go. Okay, so you do get an extremely tiny amount of XP for killing dudes.
Mm-hmm. But you mainly want to drink them like that just to get your blood magic back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all the like the before I plays and everything all are very clear that like the shadow magic does like the most. Can we veto this and you play Lords of the Fallen instead? Oh, puppy, I'm sorry. I thought this would be interesting for people to watch.
I'm engaged.
Yeah, John. Okay. Sorry, I know you're just like making a joke, but like I get defensive about the idea that I'm playing stuff that people don't actually enjoy. Not like worried, I guess would be a better way to put it. Hey, bud. How about let's get some blood?
Munch. Munch the boy. I think
I'm
we'll
just
get more into it when you like
yeah.
eat people in conversation and stuff.
Yeah. Blood magic, good. Or shadow magic, good.
Yeah, that was really effective. That guy's fucking dead.
Mm-hmm. Follow the blood trail from the pier. The Vampyr. Rats are often located near hideouts. Using senses will help you locate them more easily. Hey guys! Nom 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 nom.
Is there any downside to eating the rats, or it's just to top off your blood?
Nah, it's just to top off. Hideout unlocked. Dead guy found. Get those lead plates. If I sleep, time will progress, so I don't really need to do that. Lords of the Fallen is, it's not the worst game I've ever played. Oh, I have enough components to improve one of my weapons. Select a melee weapon to upgrade it. Let's upgrade my machete.
Machete kills.
Uh-huh, and then I can upgrade it for enhanced damage or enhanced handling. Ooh. Alright, first I have to just level it up, and then I can choose, I think. I'm going to go with enhanced damage. There we go. Now we have a level 2 machete. For better killing! And I got some more Kurt Schillings. I hope I don't get in a fight with Rhode Island. That's a reference to the baseball player Kurt Schilling, who got into a fight with the state of Rhode Island. Jerts.
Jerts of the Fallen.
Oh, we all love. We all like. Well, damn.
I love Jorts.
Knock him on his ass.
Hell yeah, treasure chest that I already opened. God damn it. Follow the blood trail. Schilling blocked Vin on Twitter. Vin, did you deserve it? I bet Vin deserved it. Vin's a bad apple.
That's not nice to say.
I'm not a nice person.
Well, you should try to be nicer.
I did try once, and it made me really tired and
it's locked.
Angry, and it wasn't worth it.
Blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
I'm so dizzy. This house is bloody. Hey, I used skiff. Two-handed weapons. Equip a two-handed weapon.
Another gun, I think, didn't you?
Triangle. I mean, I don't use the guns. I already got blood magic. Ooh, I could parry. I'm not going to, because parrying is always hard in video games.
I cannot enter.
All right.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Well, he's keeping dead people.
Please stop. This creature is bedeviled.
I'm bedeviled!
William Bishop! That's a pretty good slice of life right there.
Yeah.
You drink another vampire?
Yeah, get a little top up. This game's easy.
That guy's dead as shit.
This game's super easy. I will never have to eat anybody. I will just be amazing forever. Let's check on the victim. Nothing's going to go wrong with that guy. It's weird when characters are named my name. Sammy agrees.
Let me go.
Let me go on like I blister in the sun.
Are you in there?
Wait, is that song about vampires?
Soul, a kindred sir. Listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor.
I just realized that blister in the sun is like vampire. It's about vampires.
Return to my flock. They stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
I don't know what any of those words mean, but I dig you. I bet we're gonna fall in love.
I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Aw, snap. She's got love interest written all over her. Sassy.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
I love this fucking dork.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave.
Kiss me, I'm vampirish. Vampirish, that's funnier. Sorry.
He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No,
Which I own and run.
My fault. My flock needs me.
Yes, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
I say that to me myself all the time.
What has happened to William?
What has happened to William?
Creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire. I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Perhaps a skull, like the woman said? God damn it. Pay attention. At dawn we row! Trophy earned!
Jabrador's here.
Hey, Jabrador. Alright, and now we are through the tutorial, and we are into the bit where I can eat people. So again, the rules are very simple. If John or Des tell me to chomp, I chomp. If 3 people in chat say chomp during a conversation, I chomp.
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
Also, again, I run it.
What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's...
Jesus!
She's fine. She just wants in the room where there's more food.
She's so talkative. I love it.
Rodrigo, there is no anti-chomping.
There's no vetoes to chomp?
There's no vetoes.
As peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
I love canals.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages.
If it decimated, it means it only killed 1 out of every 10 people, which doesn't seem that bad.
Administrator of Pembroke
Oh my god! Fucking mute yourself immediately.
Oh, okay. I'll mute myself. Oh, jeez.
Delete your Twitter.
You are Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Oh, wait, this is where we find out we're famous.
Caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it.
We're a famous
I
doctor.
had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
I'm a fan of both those things.
Again, from a so-called man of science.
Also, Vampyr.
I understand traditionally the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to...
Did you say yes? God damn it.
Yes, I did. It's a classic joke for a reason. If it was good enough for the Muppets, it's good enough for me.
Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician.
We have an opening for a vampire. Their doctor.
Vampyr.
Predicament.
This is sudden.
Doctor.
I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Affliction.
Take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation.
We're actually having an interview as a vampire, Jabrador.
Adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the
Job interview as a vampire.
So when does Lestat get here?
So, what do you say?
Lestat.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous...
Right, stat, like, is in immediately.
Brilliant. Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the beginning.
Because we're a vampire doctor!
A doctor.
Fuck, man, that was really good.
I said it once before.
Yeah, but I wasn't listening that time.
I know. I was thinking I was going to get a reaction, and just nothing. And then I was like, maybe he didn't hear me.
Yeah.
Doctor!
That's always my impulse, too. If the joke doesn't get a laugh the first time, they must not have heard it, and I should repeat.
Yep.
Dr. Swansea,
and then again.
I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a... Good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course.
Sammy has come over and laid with me, and now is getting belly scratches, which she always feels
Dr. Reed here
of mixed. There we go. Now she's grabbing my hand and forcing me to pet her more.
We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent. And one
Sammy.
He said Rota. He said Rota.
Good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Puppy, you're talking about Peach Melba? You're talking about Peach Melba, I assume.
But what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Oh, really funny? Yes, okay, fine. That was a really funny one.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Sorry, I just love shaking hands.
For your benefit, Des, they said a song of rice and fire.
Oh.
Instead of a song of ice and fire, the traditional, that's the name of the thing.
The Thing. So now, is this actually open world, or...
Ish.
Now that you're not gated in? Okay, you...
There are still gates.
That person got stabbed.
No, I saw that one, Vin. I just didn't like it very much.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
But I might.
You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
Okay, this is our first person we can eat.
Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
I think it might be your turn, Des? Oh, nope, it's Will's turn.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay.
There is one chomp in the chat.
We got to spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Gibratering me.
That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
We might have one or two that have joined since you explained the rules.
Yeah, it's very simple. If John or Des, who are on the stream, tell me, say chomp to me, I eat them. I eat the man. And then if 3 people in chat in the course of a conversation say chomp.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Oh, so you're leading him away from...
Yeah, this part is like I will get a choice about whether to eat this guy, but
first it's just showing you that you can pull someone away from the crowd and...
Yeah. Which, it's not like there's not a stealth game with element to this. It's just, this is just the process if you decide to eat somebody. Am I taking them there? There we go, okay. Rum raisin. Puppy, you already gave your chomp. Alright. Okay. No one has said to chomp yet, so, yeah. I am releasing.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
We'll talk more to Clay later and find out if he's worth not eating.
It's wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
John or Des, were you at all tempted to have me chomp?
I feel like it was bait because he was acting like an asshole, so it made me like resist it, not want to do it.
Okay.
Because he was.
I will say,
Clay, this guy, he's a prick, right?
I will say, Clay Cox is, as Puppy's pointing out, a mega shithead. He has no redeeming qualities.
Well, we could decide to eat him later, right?
It's true. Oh man, I forgot how good this music right here is. Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
Gotta rob all these extremely sick people real quick.
I just need some glass vials.
So I can concoct a cure for all of them.
Mm-hmm. You know what they say about people in glass vials?
They live in glass chairs?
Go on. Yeah, that's it. Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with
Hey,
my
Doctor.
staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
That's also what I make in pottery class.
That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Get it, Clay Cox?
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted.
What's wrong, Des?
Quiet office. You'll find it on the second
A
floor.
great
with your name on the
joke.
door.
So
Thank you. Thank you.
Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane.
Is that you drinking heavily, Des?
No, if only.
Foley work.
I have a few questions.
Just getting coffee.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in.
All right.
How does he fare?
Unfortunately, we cannot chomp Dorothy yet.
The whole thing was in quite a state of shock.
Chat might not realize my wife replaced... She's a coffee vampire. She replaced all her blood with coffee.
Well, you accepted the job from him.
So despite the fact that it's 11:45 at night here, she is imbibing coffee. And it will do almost nothing to keep her awake all the way through the night.
Swansea knows far more about me than I
It
do
will
about
do
him.
literally nothing.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better...
It's how you get coffee superpowers, though.
Mm-hmm. Like in Futurama, that one episode.
I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
He sounds like a real peach.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
All right.
Is it easy to get lost?
There's a map.
But like, is it? Would you really need it, or do you find
they're pretty like?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You're in the middle of a sentence.
So I was just like, if you don't, is it easy to get lost, like turned around in the various levels and areas and so forth?
Yeah, to some extent. It's a lot of twisty little passages all alike.
Okay.
See, I think that might have also contributed to me bouncing off of it.
Good evening, sir.
It's been a couple of years,
I'm Dr.
though.
Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
Saucy.
Milton,
This is going in his performance review.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure...
Des, you made Rodrigo get coffee now.
You have a keen
My work here is done.
There are cars.
shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed.
She has turned you, Rodrigo. You are now also a coffee vampire. That's a remote bite, if ever I've heard of one. Bite of the mind.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the
That's true, Jabrader. You and I do share a half of a brain, and I don't know that Des was privy to that.
And why not?
I don't recall if that was in the fiction or not.
Patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
My money.
You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
What is your occupation?
What do you do exactly in this hospital?
Is my name John Johns? Am I the Martian Manhunter? Eggs? Why'd you put a hyphen in there? What'd I do?
Too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Sometimes the ambulance dies.
Since you're on the front.
Oh yes, of course. So I'm
How's the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
You're
Go
a
get yourself if you want.
jerk.
Be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Ooh, we got a new investigation.
Press for details.
Let's ask some... Oh, we can't ask any personal questions because I don't know anything about him. Let's see. Medical checkup?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
And I think his mesmerize is level 2, so we cannot mesmerize and eat him.
Goodbye, Milton.
But you could trade with him.
Oh, he just sells a shotgun that's not very good. And costs quite a lot of money.
Can you sell him shit that you don't need? He's not like a shop, he's just one guy.
I think so, yeah. There is a shop around here. There's another merchant, or another NPC who is a merchant. City U! Life saved by efficient medical aid is a blow struck of the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference.
Volunteers do make the difference.
I like to think so. Now I have a small bottle. I'm not just a little bottle. I'm small.
Well, Alex's feet are cold.
I mean, put on some fucking socks and don't complain to me.
Damn.
Dr. Swansea is right.
Jesus Christ.
This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
It is a very nice coat. Alright, let's make some friends. Or some meals.
These fucking double quarter pounders with cheese, are you gonna eat?
In the name of mercy, they depend on you. Nurses are needed now.
My blood and soul. They belong to you now.
Well, this is awkward.
This dead flesh needs it.
Well, wait a second.
Spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
This is, awkward.
New collectible!
I'm not going to read all that.
It's flavor text.
It is a lot of flavor text. I mean, I don't think they have private rooms.
You could read it in a Gilbert Gottfried voice.
No, that would hurt me.
Okay.
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
Ah, shit. She's cool.
My clemency. Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met.
Can you turn people?
You keep calling me.
Very rarely.
Okay, it's like plot driven.
Yeah, it also requires XP to do.
If you must know.
Vampyr.
I just, very obviously, this is a woman who is ill and thinks she's a vampire, but could you turn her?
Or just eat her. Just eat her.
I mean, you could eat her, but you could also turn her and make her delusion real.
Turn her and hooch, perhaps? Turn her and hooch?
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
I don't need to believe anything.
Alex
that's a
asks...
sad movie.
This is what I feel.
Alex asks me and you, Desiree, what our favorite M&Ms are. Jesus, I can't talk.
Caramel.
Caramel? Yeah, those are pretty good.
What is it like?
I like the kind that melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
From the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
You would.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howard?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I like M&M minis.
I'm assuming you
Rodrigo is skeptical of the caramel M&M.
It's only a cover.
Yes, they do exist. They're in a purple bag.
Purple bag. They might not be in Brazil, but...
Who are the
They are cool.
enemies you mentioned. Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure, but I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel
They're the
them
kind of
watching me
candy that
every
you
time I
get a
visit
whole
the
bag
garden.
of, and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have an entire bag of this. This is not a thing I should have access to.
You shouldn't have access to. You shouldn't have a full bag of any candy, John. Not legally.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
I'm a vampire.
Do you want to tell him about the Rice Krispie treats?
No, I don't. Not particularly.
What about the Rice Krispie treats? What's up with the Rice Krispie treats?
Well, so earlier in the week, I hurt my back, and Des was trying to be nice while I was whining about my hurt back, and made me an entire pan of Rice Krispie treats, and I perhaps partook of this pan of Rice Krispie treats to an embarrassing amount.
So you just ate them all? You ate the whole pan?
Not the whole thing. I'm not a monster. I mean, I have my limits. I let her have 2 or 3.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you sound like a bad person, John.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you, buddy.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Alex is asking if we can have pancakes soon. Are you asking specifically, can Desiree and I have pancakes and enjoy them for ourselves, or are you asking if we can get you pancakes? What is happening? I'm confused.
Right now, we're going to talk to this guy.
Okay, let's talk to this guy. And then let's all have pancakes.
Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
They did not blow off my name. All right, this guy's mesmerized level is low enough that we could eat him.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
He doesn't look well.
I just escaped.
I mean, he's just gotten
to be surrounded again by the
a burn on his face. That's it.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient
And
here?
cuts all over
pain,
his
sir.
arms.
Yeah.
The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars. If you get my drift.
All right, so far, okay, Puppy has put in 1 chomp.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried.
I'm a Moby
My face hurts
Gus.
so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling.
Jesus Christ, it's like they're like, hey, this guy'd probably be better off dead, right?
I mean, would you like to test that? All you have to do is say one little word.
I'm aware what the parameters are.
Ooh, what do you know
depressing.
about Miss Howcroft? Oh, we're going to do a little vampire.
Miss Hawcroft. Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here.
Weird.
Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her
Werewolf.
head's broken inside,
A werewolf. Very funny.
while I'm busted on the outside.
Oh, we got 2.
That's 2 chomps.
Living proof that there's hope for me.
Yes, okay, fine is noting that the more secrets we get about him, the more he will be worth. But
You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly,
All right, and that is Chomp.
Join our world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Rodrigo's quite upset.
All right, I'm going to finish the conversation just in case it pops out another...
Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
None taken, chomp.
Look at all these things we'll never find out, all this hint-required stuff.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Well, that's maybe not a good corner. It's always leading you to the best place to take them.
Or the only... It's not like a stealth game. You can't, like, be caught doing it. It's just leading you to a spot.
This is where you take them.
Yeah.
Embrace.
All right, and that is...
We saved the giant dickhead, and then we ripped this guy's throat out.
So this is how it ends. Farewell, my life. You betrayed me, God.
He was not worth a lot of experience. The district will soon suffer the consequences of your actions. One chomp down.
Do you have to hide him?
No, it's really not that kind of game.
Alright. Got a hitman him somewhere?
Nope, no one cares.
I mean, you're just going for a high chaos ending. You're gonna get lots of rats and shit, right?
I mean, it's up to... I mean, there's all sorts of weird effects that will happen. Like, I genuinely... I only know about this stuff by reputation. I, again, did not
You
ever...
did a minimalist?
Never ate anybody. No, I got the best ending the first time I played.
Interesting.
Yeah, get some grease. Get a little trash grease. Desiree, how do you feel about the chomping?
It makes me sad.
Yeah. Oh, hello. I found a friend. Blah blah.
One of those guys did not take a ton of damage.
Yeah, he was resistant to it.
But you can chomp him.
I could chomp, yeah. Just poking
Man, you
around
beat a
little
level
bit.
7 and you're level 3. Nice.
Yeah. No, John, I'm really good at video games.
If you died, you lose the experience you've accumulated?
No, you just kind of wake back up. Like, the game would be super punishing if it took away your experience, given that it is such a precious resource that the game is trying to bribe you to kill people in order to get it.
Well, that's what, if you're walking around without it, like, evolved or whatever, you haven't, like, taken powers and leveled up.
No, they won't take that away from you.
Okay.
All right, so
It's not unspent souls.
Garden in the... Okay, there we go. It's right here. Okay. It is not, no. That would just be too punishing.
I mean, even Demon Souls de-leveled you with a boss at one point.
Sure, but Demon Souls, like, there's infinite XP in Demon Souls. There is...
Right.
Not infinite.
Not that opportunity here, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, vampire mode. There we go. There we go. I forgot I had... Oh, she was sitting so sweet with me for a while. Photograph of a smiling, loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa, forever. Ooh, we've just found out a juicy secret about an interracial relationship in 1910s England.
Mm-hmm. Scandalous.
Pippa. Yeah, it's Pippa Pig. I've gotten lost. Okay, the hospital is back this way. Feet are still cold. Interesting. I mean, I've suggested everything I know to try, which is socks.
Oh shit, it's winter there, isn't it?
Oh, have not put socks on yet. Well... Oh, hey, look! More food!
Yeah, try wearing your shirt on your feet.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
What if I had a candy bar?
Actually, yes. We met once.
Alright, I'm gonna take the stream to 10:15 since I started a little bit late tonight, and then that'll be how far we go.
Yes, I remember.
Okay.
I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary
Yes, okay, fine. I am also shocked that people chomped. Vin pulled the trigger on the chomp. It was very surprising.
I mean, Vin told you to jump on the turtle pope, so I'm not surprised at all.
What?
Alright, I cannot eat. I cannot eat.
I'm sorry, Vin,
Yeah.
I busted you out to death.
Turtle pope?
Vin did make me her turtle pope.
What is the
I don't think you even had to use the absolution juice or anything. He didn't get actually mad at you, right?
This hospital is not exactly
Yeah,
the
yeah.
best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a...
The turtle pope is all about love. Ooh, Des, are people more important? Is it the same everywhere, or I didn't have much of a choice?
People are more important.
Well, you're
Chomp
fucking
them.
lying. That's not what you really think, Desiree.
Ow.
Just saying, you're role-playing a little bit there, don't you think? Goddamn.
Mean husband.
He's been mean to me all day, y'all.
Can you tell me about this?
Oh god.
Did he eat too many? Did he
Rice
get
Krispie treats
the
fill
mean
me
Rice
evil.
Krispie treats?
Yeah, they fill me with evil.
Sugar is terrible for him.
Mm-hmm. He
I
gets
do get cantankerous.
fussy, I would say.
Tell me more
Oh, shit. Ah, fussy.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl.
Miss Brannigan's a pearl.
And dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
Des, you're the MVP.
Even further, if she was a man,
Obviously.
she would be a damn fine practitioner.
How egalitarian.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
This game looks pretty good for, what, 2015 or 16?
Yeah, it's not awful.
Out of his office down again.
Let's see. And personal questions? No personal questions, and we cannot chomp. All right, well, let's talk to Milton about about what we found.
Good evening, Milton.
Good
So when
evening,
you-
Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
When you said getting into bed advances time.
It does.
Is there like there's like a timetable you're working on to solve this too?
I retrieved
No.
Well, yeah. People
Give me 1 second.
So what?
Yeah.
And I will explain.
Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Oh, you might be right, Sprader. It might be pumping up the graphics a little bit.
Maybe. It might be the pro version.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples, just like you, come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
By which I mean fucking.
Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
We will find out that there is, in fact, something wrong with what they're doing, but...
Goodbye, Milton.
Okay, so, the time thing.
Yeah.
So, you might notice every time I come... Earlier when I went into places, every time I come into an area, there is this... There's 4 regions in the game. There's the docks, which is where we started running around. There is Pembroke, and then there's the 2 others that we have not been to yet. Every district has a health meter. Yeah. Every time someone dies,
moves that
or
way.
Other things, it moves down. People also, every time you rest, people also get sick. So right now, if we look, most of the people around the hospital who I have not eaten are healthy. But every time I rest, some of them will get sick, and if I don't go give them cures, they'll get sicker, and it will steadily reduce the health level of the region.
Will they ever die of the illness?
I don't believe so. However, if the stability of an area ever gets down into this hostile part, the area
breaking down.
The area is lost, and basically everybody in the area dies. And the area becomes overrun with monsters, and
It's just hostile combat gauntlet.
Yeah. That is the thing I am going to try to avoid for the most part, but again, it's going to depend on how much chomping we do.
Right.
Since one of the biggest determinants for a district's health is, did you eat the people in the district? Funny how video games work like that.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here.
No, I'm nurse. I'm over here, nurse. Nurse, I'm... Nurse?
She's side-eyeing the shit out of you.
Nurse? I'm over...
It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep
I mean, her eyeballs are looking at you. But
no, it's true.
Like, very skeptical, nurse.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised. But I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected...
This is Dr. Pulaski? Come on.
You must know.
Jesus.
Blood transfusions are Dr. Swans's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
We cannot currently chomp Gwyneth Brannigan. Actually, we will not be able to chomp Gwyneth Brannigan for fucking ever. She's a 5.
Mind like a steel trap.
It's true.
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy.
She's one of the good ones.
More lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
The side-eye is very funny.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are
So
all
skeptical.
volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses are already...
An invisible killer? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you mean disease.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
Remember that man we killed?
I'm not
That was
familiar
wild.
with all the staff yet.
Weird, wild stuff.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swanson
Not
has
allowed to
a
hit.
gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of
Inappropriate.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
If I say speak up, she'll probably get mad at me, and then I won't be able to get all my information.
I'm not familiar.
That can happen. You can like lock yourself out of certain conversational things.
Most of
Most.
it would be...
That always makes me nervous.
Yeah, it's not a huge thing, but it can happen.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tibbets does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Yeah, so a lot of this game is just talking to people, which I like. Most of the talking is pretty good, but it doesn't always make for the most banterful gameplay.
Sure.
Let's see, I've already talked to this guy. Can I?
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Okay, I did not get any more hints off of him. All right. All right, let's just talk to a couple more people and then we'll call it a night. Why, it's Pippa!
Doctor, I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well,
I'm definitely not Jack the Ripper, I promise.
I definitely don't have my face bones pushing out of the rest of me.
It's true, I don't.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins.
Again, it's just like not yelling "get a grip" at people, you know?
I wish I could believe you. But what if this
Not being
epidemic
rude to
was
their
worse?
face.
Yeah.
What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Prescient.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning.
Oi!
No matter how
Oi! You me dad, mister?
I'm right, Roger, I am!
John, would you be surprised, or you are right, or change your attitude?
I didn't hear what she said.
Well,
Vito.
No, it's your choice.
I feel like you'd be surprised is a Mike Birbiglia joke.
Okay. Is that when you're? Is that
nothing. Yeah, let's go with that.
You would be surprised.
Surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Oh, you can press her on that same one.
How would you describe it?
It's serious.
Oh, it's just an opportunity to go get a gripper.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
I know he's your boyfriend.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Oh.
Don't give a damn about my reputation.
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Is he the chompy type?
I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes.
Sexually.
Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke.
We both pretty much suck.
Goodbye. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
I feel like that was already a pretty personal question, but that was not a personal enough question, I guess. Ooh, a new doctor to talk to.
Dr. Stabby.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be working together. Dr. Reed.
I'm Joseph Stabby.
Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could...
Are you a vampire? You got some creepy-ass eyes, dude.
Such an honor, sir.
Thank you.
I think you might just be high, dude.
I am
Yeah.
Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland.
I'm thoroughly Strickland. Damn, they don't let you eat anybody early. He's a 4. We're not going to eat that guy forever.
Please, could you tell me
Well, I mean, they
something about
probably want you to not bring this place to a crippling
Well, sure, I guess. Yeah, if you're going to be like that.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
They would like you to see some of the video game they wrote.
I guess so.
To have the opportunity to work by your side.
Des?
Yes.
I'll be glad to help you. Research is exhausting or flattery is useless.
Research is exhausting.
It's true, it is.
Advice, but understand that nothing beats practical experience, which can be exhausting and solitary.
Of course, sir. And don't worry, I will never allow myself to be a burden, neither to you nor this hospital.
How are you?
Of
course, video game flattery. Flatter the player, you're in charge, you're the best at everything.
Oh, yeah, he's a very good doctor.
He's a famous doctor. Yeah.
He's a famous doctor who had basically invented the blood transfusion. And now he's a vampire.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Knowledge is power.
What about the Pembroke Hospital?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Blarg transfusion?
Blog transfusion.
It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of
From Jesus.
Remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic,
Prescient.
I had a joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Dr. Prescient isn't here.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
We got a Gary update? What does that mean?
The address, for I may pass by if I have time.
I talked to Gary today. He's not feeling great, but... Oh, I forgot that Vampyr talks exactly like Wesker. Yeah, I would say that's kind of accurate.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Gary got the COVID. It is a bummer.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, he is not having a super fun time of it right now.
Missed you too, Drabador. I feel like for a lot of the Elden streams,
what can I do
you were absent.
All right.
Maybe not. Maybe I was absent. I don't know.
Maybe we were all absent in our hearts.
Maybe I was the absent professor.
Ooh, you mean the absent-minded professor? Unfinished letter.
Nope, just the absent professor.
My dear children, sorry I did not write to you before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you are Harvey Finneg's children. You remember Robert Chadwick, the big guy with a mustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring. Go see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse something, you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore for now, but we'll figure out something as soon as I'm out. Don't worry, everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors have fixed my arm,
Lean into it, fully in McDermott.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. How you doing, Harvey Fiddick?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey.
Yes, please read me in.
All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Ooh, he is edible.
Tell me about
He's an edible.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work.
He is just a regular guy. He's level 1.
About what you were doing
Mm-hmm.
being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means
Des, do you want me to chomp him?
feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Of course not.
Okay, I just asked. It's just an asking.
Tell me about the doctors.
I appreciate the asking.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Jabrader, was that a chomp? I just saw that the word chomp was in there.
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm
I
afraid.
mean, the word "don't" is in front of it, so no.
I guess, but I'm kind of like an AI. I'm just kind of like scanning for the search term.
In other circumstances.
And I do not understand Booleans.
For now, I don't think I can take on.
Because I'm a racist.
My apologies.
I'm racist against Booleans.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
Sammy's worried about it.
It's true.
What about their mother?
That guy's children.
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids.
Oh, to die from a Zeppelin raid would be quite an elaborate way to die.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915.
So blunt.
Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb
The Germans.
but they missed their target.
Deutschman.
I was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
Oh, so if she hadn't asked her to make you your dinner, she would have died.
Maybe if you made your own dinner.
Yeah, you would have died, and then I wouldn't be talking to you.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have.
I just want me kids back.
How are your children?
Grandma Dragon.
They were smaller then.
I miss Grandma Dragon.
The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
All right. I do believe that Harvey Fiddick is not going to get chomped at this time.
I'll see you later.
Congratulations on your restraint, everybody. That was not a chomp. All right, let's talk to this guy.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
Oh,
Good evening to you.
I already talked to this asshole.
Good.
Get away from me. I thought you were the other doctor.
The other doctor.
The other sister. Hospital full.
You cast a reflection in that mirror.
I do. Not a very good one.
I guess your coat does? What the fuck?
No, the face is in there. It's the face is in there. I think. Yeah, that would be great if it was just the coat.
It's just your fucking clothes flying around. I would adore that.
Twould adore that. Twould adore that. All right, let's talk to one more person, and I think we'll call it a night.
It's raining on old Dr. Reed.
Dr. Reed, just like
Dr. Rain Reed.
Yeah, Dr.
The smartest man alive.
Raid Richards.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampires.
John Krasinski.
Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Hi, Sammy.
Where?
Your city needs you.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague?
Oh, what? What? Dead? 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 No, I'm alive. I'm alive.
Now, I'm just Mr. Jadana.
I love that Garfield's been absolutely silent this entire stream, and it's saying it's causing a ruckus.
Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be.
He is awake. He did just wake up.
Oh, great.
Care of the dead. But I
Put one of the earbuds in his ear so he can hear Sammy.
We cannot eat Rakesh Chidana. How edible is he? Not very. Level 4. Ooh, let's find out all about his life in London.
Being surrounded by so many corpses.
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore.
Poof.
All gone.
Most people fear dead flesh.
And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to take, not death itself.
Ooh.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch?
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
We keep them in case someone
I don't know.
Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Sammy has thoughts about mass graves.
Have we met before?
I don't think so.
Jesus.
Well, when we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here.
My sister? I don't even have a sister. What?
She must be very relieved now.
Relieved of all her blood.
Too soon.
Well, oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine...
So this is the vendor you were talking about?
Yep.
So I trade. I exchange.
So you shouldn't need him anyway. He's
Why
your
not?
shop.
It's not my call, John. It's yours.
And I tell you not to.
I can't yet. He's a level 4. I won't be able to eat him for a long time.
Even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Me too. That's what I always say. I only know good people.
Since you're not
You
afraid
can live life after death.
After death, after death, after death.
I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our
Need more auto-tune on that.
and the obstacles.
I'm sorry, man. I put all of it that I had on there.
immortality as a concept.
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even
Entropy!
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays.
Well, the sun will explode eventually, you know that,
Yeah,
right?
the galaxies will collide and then spiral outward, and it will just be like nothing was ever here.
Heat death of the universe.
Yes.
Heat death of your mamaverse.
We'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Oh, except for me. I died and then lost my humanity, but I'm still alive.
No, I'm not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think...
That's just something an asshole would say.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets
You
and
sell your
frames,
gun and all your cool shit.
but I'm sure they can be useful.
Alright. Oh. I could buy an enigmatic formula. Let's see. I got some junk, right?
4 coins. Small bottle, but you need some of this shit for crafting, right?
Well, so it all says all of it can be recycled into components, it says, but it also lists whether it has good resale value or not. So.
Okay.
See, I don't think I necessarily want to sell that, because it certainly seems like something...
So it throws, like, quest items in with junk you could sell, too?
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
Oh, hey!
Well, that body's shiny. You can just loot that.
Yeah, crumpled letter. Dear love, I finally found the missing money for the fee asked by the ambulance driver to bring you to the hospital. Don't worry about nothing now except getting better, for I took care of everything. I asked some of our neighbors, and they told me that this Mr. Hooks is something of an honest crook. He may ask for extra money in exchange for a bed, but the bed is then guaranteed. I'm sorry I refused to pay first, and I realize now that the important thing is that you get better soon. The Pembroke Hospital is a good place. Nikolai. Why, that seems like a clue about Milton Hooks. We've learned something to blackmail with, or bloodmail.
He shakes people down.
Oh, but is it just him, or does he have an accomplice? Hi, I have bad skin. All right, what time is it? All right, we're going to call it there. It's 10:35. We've been going for more than 2 hours now. John and Des, thank you both for hanging out. I hope that you had a good time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Vampyr, it's a cool game. We're going to keep doing it for the next probably couple weeks.
Yep.
Locked. Arranged to have you buried in the same mass grave
Oh, wait.
as your wife.
Hold on.
I hope that might help.
He's talking to the dead. I cannot enter.
It's
locked, damn. It's locked, all right. All right, have a good night, everybody. We'll be back streaming tomorrow night. Good
night.
Good night.